Okay, here we go. It's already going. Just right how you had it before. Okay, this is a crater, Gulf of Mexico. It just happens to be filled with salt water. It was like 6 miles wide, Yucatan meteor, 56,000 miles an hour. Well, it gave us access to a giant leaks. It hit 400 miles away. It's in Sarasota, the leak. So these main veins, remember that thing you used to put your hand on, electricity would hit? It's because water is energy. So we're not even harnessing the Earth's energy yet. So we got to know where these veins are. They know where they're at. Pull up the oil well logs. Should have done it after I rested off the bike. We're at the end of Fort Myers Beach on the island. So, you know, the ice comet theory, all the ozone, see all the air conditioning goes back to regular Freon. You still want to recycle, you still want to be conservative, but we have hope now because we're looking at the Earth totally different as far as water engine, thermodynamic cycle, and sustainability, because now we don't need to, really the boundaries should be around these access points. We can only drill 6 miles deep, and this stuff could be hundreds of miles, 50 miles. You know, we can only go 6 and the crust is 22, so go to the metropolitan areas, Google my stuff. We got to find them, and they know where they're at with the oil well logs. There's holes everywhere. They know from outer space, from the heat, just like they can find volcanoes. They know where the water is. Probably around the volcanoes, because it's blowing out. So this one here, Florida would boom overnight. All the teachers would get raises. Maybe you clean up the brain cells, which is 85% water, and kids don't go shooting people in schools. Like I said, there's a lot of retroactivity with things that I'm doing with this global water resource, because Buck's property, which I own a portion of, underneath it shows us how to find the rest in days. And like I said, pull up all the oil well logs, start punching holes around the critical aquifers, and start showing it on TV, like 3D, like they do with the alien stations. And let me tell you something, Jesus opened this water. And I don't go to church all the time. I'm just telling you the whole way through he was there. So, you know, I'm not asking much here. Everyone call me out. You can pick up the phone from your car, order a water test. I got the deeds. The significance of the magnesium and calcium is so high compared to anything on the planet. It's tied to oceans. There's other significant readings of magnitude that we need for medicine. This is one of them. And the DNA helix is based on the water molecule, live water, alkaline water from Earth, not man. Man-made's all bad. So we need to get this project started so the housing starts. The realtors need to be signing releases and ranges so people don't try to get their money back and create more litigation for nothing. We need to forget about the past and move forward, because we're not looking at the Earth right now. We are, and this is geological proof. And definitely Florida's going to kick ass. So, and I believe Flint, Michigan area. I believe the tri-state area, Pensacola. I think there's another one there, but you know, they know. We don't. I found a good one, and it's the people's, because I have to set a precedence. The owner gets a fair pumping rate. The water's free to the tap. We reserve all this stuff for America right now. We caught maybe Rothschild and all these big bankers hiding this. There's a definite connection. So they should want to negotiate finding more for the rest of the world. And who needs money if you can live longer and healthier? What good is having a bunch of money if you're about to die of cancer? So it's a defense mechanism. It joins everyone together to look for them. That's a real New World Order thing, you know. Like, I don't like New World Order, but we do need to look at this thing and set a precedence that it's the peoples in that area until you find the next. And then you reserve the rest, and we trade science, all the books. A lot of stuff's going to change. All right, that's enough.